Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Thank you for your patience. If you're hearing me okay, just say yes in the comment section. For those of you who are just joining the platform, welcome. All my returning subscribers, big up on yourself. Thank you for being here and thank you so much for your patience. Because you never have to stay here and wait. You could have gone past on different channel or watch some different something, but you're here and I appreciate it. Always. So, for those of you who sent messages over the last few days, guys, I'm going to go check the message today. And I be things, I had to leave it because it was so much. Because you me not come on last night, you go on, you do me bad. But you have to understand, so it goes sometimes. Life gets in the way sometimes. But that's okay. I forgive you. All who come in there and I ask me, say, I'm so disrespectful. And I'm like, I put up a notice that I wasn't going to be here, but I guess not everybody saw it, you know. But it's all love, nothing personal. But once I get back to normal, because I've got some stuff going on, I'll sit down and go through as much as I can. The person will help me with the email. Sometimes real life go through and see all of them myself because 99.9% of the time, the people them who are right, I made them are right too. You understand? But I don't want to know if you're right and nobody now respond to me. That's why I got an assistant to help me looking through the emails. So, without further ado, make we get tonight. Let me see who are they here. I want you to take notice of something. Notice that I'm not the type of vlogger where come on here and just run off my mouth, you know. Me go through the comments them and me see what everybody has say. You understand? Because this is an engaging program. Okay? All right, let's see. You're doing a great job. I've noticed that I'm not getting any ads on some of your videos. I wonder if YouTube demonetized. Oh, really? I didn't notice that, but I'll check it out. Thank you. Owen. We're gonna talk about it. That's why we're here tonight. We're gonna go down in a this and we're gonna talk about that something here. And let me see. I'm anxiously waiting for your live chat as it has great credibility. Thank you. Since on the day here for so long, me not gonna go through every single comment right this minute. I joined the shout out to Justice for Melissa. Thank you. And there's something I'm gonna do this weekend. And because I missed last night, I'm gonna make it up by coming on Saturday. Only know me not come on weekends, but me I come Saturday and we're gonna go back in at a Melissa something there. Cause some very serious question I need for ask. About from the beginning when the police them go to the house, you understand, to leading up to the 6 weeks where the rumors about, oh, she died in her sleep, you know, she had aneurysm, and the police them that went there after the crowd was there, them saw that something was suspicious. They said that. That's why they asked for further investigation, right? They saw something was suspicious. And when them hear this thing here go around about dead in a sleep and aneurysm, I feel like at least one police should have come out and give like a preliminary. I think they had enough to give a preliminary cause. They could have even used a term like, suspected homicide. But right or am I wrong, people? Then could have come out contact, so. But I think because the opposition run out first, come say, natural cause, maybe they felt intimidated by that. And maybe that was the intent. It was to intimidate them. But make we get another election something here. Good evening, everybody. All my members and everybody over here. Good evening. So we're gonna bring in Liz in a little bit. But I want to talk about where we started with this election and where we are now. Some breaking news what happened today with some behavioral problems, some antisocial behavioral problems what we see coming from our politicians, guys. And me can't believe what me hear today. Anyway, one step at a time. So, want to know how the election started, right? We had the opposition leader about, let's see, the polls closed at 5 o'clock on Monday. And by the time nightfall, we see the opposition leader claiming victory at the HQ, telling the journalists that he's not conceding when he asked. He said he's not conceding. We see them round up people to go up at the HQ to go and celebrate, right? So after that now, the Prime Minister came out and the Prime Minister basically said, this is what we have. We have 7 and we have 4, right? The Prime Minister's party did their 7 parish council seats and the opposition was at 4. So the Prime Minister said, if we're going to come out here and declare victory and talk about winnings, if the declaration should be made right now, we would be winning because we are at 7 and the opposition is at 4. So what is really going on here, right? And then we had Cliff Hughes who come do a bag of things. But you know what really started this to me is yourself, Mark Golding, as me telling you, them plot for do that about 2 days before me get the information that Dayton Campbell and them plot say them are going to celebrate, them are going to claim victory, and then that is going to echo around the country. By the time the comrades them come up there, come celebrate, and the news media reach up there, it are going to reach all around the country. Say, yes, PNP win. Guys, me and Uno and God Almighty no say it no go so, right? But it was not coincidence, it was a plan. And it appears to me that Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell, they are taking a very dangerous position in Jamaica. And I get the feeling that they're trying to bully the Prime Minister from out of office. You cannot do that. All this talk about time come and, riling up people to make the people them come like say them want to rise against the government. That is a very dangerous thing. You cannot bully the man out of office. We are a democratic country. So when there is an election, the process must take course. You do not come and claim victory when it is not so. You do not tell journalists that you're not conceding. You do not create a situation that is giving a false perception to the nation. These people have a responsible role to play. Because what Cliff Hughes did was bad enough. Okay? He said it was a mistake and he apologized. Okay. But that was bad enough. But when you are going to consciously give this false perception to the country that you won an election, when we know that the EOJ was still conducting their count. When Andrew Holness come say at 7 to 4 at around 11:30 p.m. on Monday night, it was 7 to 4. And even so, you cannot really claim victory because the thing still account. I'll know the EOJ no come out and give one press conference, And we are on our 4th day after a local government election where only 29% of the electorate came out. Sorry, 29.6%. So suppose we did get a full all-out, democratic process of local government election where the whole at least 60% come out. How it did that go? The EOJ need to fix some things. I'm going to talk to Liz about that too, right? But there is no bullying our way through the process. We're a developing country. When I see them using ink, I make people dip them finger in ink. Them style outdated. We need some electronic and some digital something, right? But we're not there. We are here where we are. So Mark Golding, we just talk it truth, you know. Mark Golding ancestors them bully Jamaica people long enough. And that's just the truth. And Mark Golding must acknowledge that. I don't give a shit if he's born in Jamaica. I don't care. But history is what it is. And we cannot change it. So I find it highly offensive for a man like Mark Golding is coming to try and bully Andrew Holness out of office, like, oh, them bully out Peter Phillips. Dr. Peter Phillips. Him and this one here come and bully. Look how much them kill a man. With them tyranny. Come bully the man out of office at the same style. And then not only bully them leader out of leadership. Then challenge the man and the man beat them and then still go gather up people and pay people for sign letter to Governor General for remove them leader after the leader go through the democratic process that they brought to him, which was a challenge. And he beat them and they couldn't accept it. These are some anti-democratic people. They don't believe in a democracy. They're hostile. Not only did they go after them president to take him out, but there are so many people within the party that they have cause to leave and cause to hate politics and cause to not want anything to do with the PNP. These are the serpents among us people. So when I say Mark Golding now come to Jamaica, me have to say I come to Jamaica because Mark Golding and no family at Jamaica, you know. Mark Golding have no Jamaican family at Jamaica and now discriminate him because if him born at Jamaica, him born at Jamaica. Him is a Jamaican. But the truth and the fact of the matter is, Andrew Holness is rooted in Jamaica. Whether me like him, whether you like him, whether them like him or they don't like him, him is rooted in a Jamaica. Him mother and him father and him born there and him picnic them. Right? All him grandparents probably born at Jamaica too. So how Mark Golding must come to Jamaica as an Englishman for come bully Andrew Holness out of office? That's not right. Me can't endorse that he's not even a staunch supporter of Andrew Holness. But that's the truth. I come here for talk. You cannot come here, come bully the man out of office. Jamaica people must not stand for that. We are a democratic country. And we are not going to accept you come tell the man every day about time come. Time come for what? Sit your ass down somewhere. When time, when that plot up against on the leader, when did want Andrew to stay there. I want to say, when want Andrew to stay there so that Peter Phillips now win nothing. When they not cuss Andrew about corruption like how now go on now. So allow the man make him man doing work. Allow the process, make the process work. We are a people, bad to bad. We have a handful of people who create havoc in our country, but majority of Jamaican people are good and decent and have manners and polite. And from we little and grow so we grow. We not grow if we come bully down people and them something there and plot up against people and tell lie on people. How the hell you gonna go to the HQ and declare victory? Even the commentators, even the panelists, the journalists are saying, what is he talking about? How did he get to even mention the word victory? You did not win the local government election. When you take up yourself and go up there, the people, the EOJ never declare that. And as what Liz said, the only somebody we can declare are the EOJ. And don't tell nobody say Cliff Hughes make you go up there because that is a lie. We know that is a lie. Because on a plan from days ago says that on going to do and this boy when name Dayton Campbell. Right? I want to rile up the people them and lie to the people them. Because if Mark Golding and them people never come out there and declare victory, you know, say Andrew probably would have come out and say nothing. Andrew Holness wouldn't come say nothing. because he understand how the process go. Say with stuff like this, you have to wait a while. You have to give the EOJ some time to go through their count and make the announcements. And they are slow, yes, they are slow. But that's the system we have to work with, and we have to respect the process. I don't like people who do them something because the same thing Donald Trump do, And make how much people did up at US Capitol, And then they take out himself out there, And all who go up there, go do wickedness, gone to prison. And yes, a fight for him life. And he probably going to dead, a poor man, because of what the prosecutor them all over the country are doing. This is not acceptable. And this is why the people them in the PNP should have kicked out them boy for a long time, because what them doing now are the same way them undermine democracy within their own party. See the ashes. No matter you see them are trying to go on an outer road, the ashes. And are the same thing them want to do. So me, I say now, if Andrew Holness listen to this here, or any of them advisor them, me, I tell you no say, don't make them boy a bully from outer office. Me see where them a come with and me see their style. And me know their style. Don't make them bully from outer office. You were put there by the people. I could have 2 people put you there. We know the voter turnout low. Because the matter about time come and then can't get out 60% of the electorate. Time come for what now? Tell me. If then can't get out 60% of the electorate, time come for what? You don't see what the Jamaica people them depend. You not ready? You not stop them something there. You not opposition, act like opposition, have respect and decency and carry on yourself properly. See them bring this one here now. Me soon get back to the other something, guys. I just want do my little presentation here. This one here where they recruit to the party now. This man here, Dennis Meadows. Today somebody sent me a video. May I tell you, people, are one of the most disappointing thing me ever seen in a long time. The man go pan make a show when you say. Cause you might think a lie me I tell. If you does a company live, please to like the live. All hundreds of uno, please to hit the like button. I don't come out here can ask you if you not the least you can do. I hit the like button because me start going mad pound. Hit the like button, please and thanks, and share the live. Make a find the video and show you. Because you might think say I joke me and me no know how them suck me happen in a Jamaica politics. See video here. Well on there. Alright, see it here.
And I speak to the youth man them on the corner, you know. Especially one who call themselves Chopper. Let me tell you straight up. And he can speak openly. I have no problem with a man if he want chop. Because them chop us during slavery. So nothing wrong if we chop them back. My only problem with the chopping is when you bingo and you score. Use the money wisely.
Yes.
Set up yourself.
Yes.
Open a business.
Yes.
Make sure mommy look good.
Yes.
Make sure your baby mother look good.
Yes.
But don't take the money and use energy and wash car. And use US dollar light cigarette.
Alright.
Full business now.
True.
There's a reason why money is called liquidity.
No people, when you talk the God Almighty truth. This man here was in the Jamaica Labour Party. And him same a join with the Rise United movement. Mark Golan baptized him, bring him in. How did we get here? I mean, like seriously, how did we get here? There was a point in time where you don't go on the platform and you don't say these things. Even if you feel it, you just don't say it. And you're going to go on the platform and tell the youths of Jamaica, oh God Almighty, You have to tell the youths of Jamaica. Say, you as a man seeking to go to the parliament. He was a senator before. You as a man who seeking to going back to the parliament, you have to tell the people them picnic say, they must chop. You want to know how all people vulnerable? You want to know how old people, you want to know how much old people, them live all by themselves, them not nobody for help guide them brain a slow down, them physically a slow down. And if you know come and tell people say, you're not on a problem with chopping because they slave out people. So hold on there now. You know what? I'm not even going to talk it because I not really like just go after people for no reason. Because do we really want to talk about who slave out who? Where do people that come from so they want to go in at the parliament, oh God? I want Andrew want to bulldoze the parliament, you know. I want the parliament for bulldoze. We don't keep parliament out a roadside and a piazza and build one new one because this, what is this? Then you have this man now, Warmington. I couldn't even upload the blasted video. I was so vexed. That's why I was late. Because the video was giving me a problem. But Warmington is going to stand before a crowd of him people them. And Warmington, I got tell the people them say, him not take him money and give it to the PNP candidate, the councillor who won. Now, you tell me, because some people can come out and can talk out of one side of them mouth. Me can come out and can talk on any side, you know. You understand? Because nobody not finance over here, so. I show about nobody else for talk, nothing. I mean, not appease nobody. How did Warmington get to a place where I could come talk, say, the person that won, you're not going to take your money and give them. And then come and I say, I'm sorry. He never mean it, so you took it out of context. No, sir. You said what you said. So, him resign, Warmington did. And this one here, Meadows, Chopper, or what you want name, him get demoted from going to try and get the seat. Right? But guys, me just want to show now again, I want to reiterate to now again, and show you say, you see what them people are do Melissa? And them kill Melissa. Because Mark Golding would have had to, I think Mark Golding expel at least 5 people from the PNPs or more so far. Right? So, him not expel this man will come talk about choppings, you know. He must just tell him, say him demoting him. Right? Which, most sensible leader at that time say, brother, you cannot stay in here. Because where you come do a foolishness. But nonetheless, him tell him to go one side. And to date, Mark Golding cannot expel this one here from the People's National Party. Want to talk to me now, man? Wamaking cannot expel Jolyon Silvera, the man who is charged with the murder of Melissa and in gun match the murder. Why Mark Golding cannot put on the record, just like how they come announce, and then can come make big speech on radio. Come here, Dayton can be on radio, you know. I talk about Dennis Meadows and how they kick him out and, you know, they can't tolerate this, and Mark Golding can't tolerate that. And Mark Golding can talk on Dennis Meadows, and rightfully so. But Mark Golding would never come out and say, we have expelled Jolyon Silvera from the People's National Party. Why? Why can't he do it? If for nothing else, out of respect for Melissa and her family, to take shame out on the eye side, because it not look good, you know. It not look good. Out of respect for the deceased woman and her children, them and her family. Because if you think her family, them now watch what go on. And the memory of our mother, they can never and will never come out and tell this man. Because then get a crowd up there before they call the police, you know. Yes, man. Then get a crowd up at the yard before they call the police. So me, I wonder to myself now. Because I've never changed my mind on my initial belief. In addition to a lot of the information that I got. That he's not the only one involved in it. He's not the only one. Somebody help him, or a few people help him to dispose of certain things and try to cover up certain things. And is that damn wicked set of people. I mean, not stop talk it. All I want to come up about to do interview and all this. I want to kill a woman, man. I want a wicked man. And then when you come on social media, when you never go sit down with journalists, you can't do that. So when I have to come sit down with blogger and vlogger. Who are go facilitate on a murderous behavior. When is a set of wicked man? Every time I look on that woman, I know say the woman pitney them miss her. And I'm a sick woman sick and dead. I don't know come talk about aneurysm. From when they lie about the woman death, we know what we want to do. We know what we want to do. That's why you can't expel everybody. And you can't kick out everybody. And you can't text it by everybody. But you can't come put on the record and come talk on radio and come tell people say this man here has been expelled from the party. Do this and beat me. You can't do that. You will never do that. And I don't know if I true Dennis Meadows look like the average Jamaican. And this man an Englishman like Mark Golden. Because I don't know when I put my mouth around and tell me I just talk it as it is. No, but I can't conjure up my body over here say no. Right? I don't know if true Sylvia Englishman like Mark Golden make now come and contact. It's the truth. From that ballistic, as a matter of fact, let me stop talking about ballistic. From the autopsy come out. And we get to know, say, and a natural cause, and a dead in a sleep, and a aneurysm is homicide. From they hear that, they're supposed to take with themselves and, hey, me say if I did that, me like, me vex, you know. Me vex, God know me that vex, you know. But them man behave like them vex. Me say them all talk about the media and social media unfair to this man. Jesus Christ. Melissa the 6'6". The woman 6'6". Who is being unfair? Then can't, and when them ready now, them are going to tell the Prime Minister say, forget rid of Warmington. Yes, Warmington and no man as a Warmington for go away. Long time too. Come in like them style and how they deal with people. If you say them a set example in a country for the citizens, then no manners. So when them are come now and talk about them want the Prime Minister for step down Warmington. If I me like Andrew, me not do nothing. I mean that tell Andrew say get rid of this man first. And they can contact in my face. And that's the truth. Because since everybody in a gutter now, because gutter politics are going on, you know. Since everybody in a gutter. Come and expel this man and they can contact to me. I saw me that tell them. But Andrew Holness mother grow him good. So he might do him off a do. Just like how when George Wright beat up a woman with his tool, him do him off a do. So he might do him off a do because him no want a man come bring down him administration of a damn foolishness. So he do him off a do. Now if Andrew this still like call me now and say, I will get rid of Warmington when you expel such man from your party. You don't hear everybody come talk on your face and in no manners. Me see when Karen accused the boy, say man nasty man. And the people them say, if you step down and if you go on and he say, nah, go, and Mark Golding say, nah, go. When Peter Bunting take gun license and gay pedophile, and the Integrity Commission ball out on him. In cause the people them say, nah, sign no paper, he nah sign no integrity paper. And the rights group them say for go away. And the comrades them march Panama HQ and Peter Bunting say not stepping down. Are they in a position to tell anybody to step down? I don't think so. They haven't earned that. And that's just the truth. Let me see what you guys are saying here in the comments before I get back to the EOJ and the election. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let me find my place here. Guys, if you are just joining the live, thank you for being here. Please give the like a thumbs up and a share if you can. Please and thank you. So, after the 7-4 with the election, as the count was going on Monday night, after the 7-4 declared, and with more count, the PNP picked up the Kingston and St. Andrew, and I think St. Mary. Yes, I think so. And the JLP now is at 7, according to what we know, because the EOJ hasn't made a public statement yet, and they should. They haven't made a public statement. They should have a press conference and explain to the people. But what we have now, guys, is 7 and 6. Right? Them say they don't count. They say they don't count. I don't know. Me not gonna confirm whether or not they don't count because they haven't said anything. But what we know so far, actually, let me move that thing there so you can see. All right, so it says here, EOJ says it has completed final counts for 150 of 228 divisions. And this came yesterday, okay? So this now, oh wait there, oh here it is. This now was posted today, and the source is the Jamaica Gleaner. So then done you know. So they said 13 up there, so. And the JLP has 7. The PNP has 6. What we know so far. The EOJ should not have let today pass. And them don't come address the nation. That is Andrew Holness thanking the country for their participation in the democratic process of an election. And even though Andrew Holness at that time on Monday night was ahead 7-4, he could have come out here first. Am I right or am I wrong, people? Andrew Holness could have come out here first and come declare, say, look here, me win. Victory, victory, victory. But he did not do that. Because he understands that it's a process and you have to allow the people to do their job. And you have to allow the count to take place. But he only came out when he saw what was about to happen. The country was about to be fooled by people who are running out prematurely and declaring victory. For those of you who were not here the other night, I'm going to put on this video where the Prime Minister spoke. I mean, he was forced to come out basically and say something to the nation about what the true figures are. So let me just let you guys watch this real quick.
Now 11:21. What a time to have a press conference. But we waited until we got the latest results from the Electoral Office of Jamaica. What we can say to the nation is that the Jamaica Labour Party retains 7 municipal corporations with a clear lead. The PNP has 4, and there are 2 that are reported to be tied. So, without question, the Jamaica Labour Party has won the municipal elections, without question. The 2 municipal corporations that are tied, we should have some definitive results on those in a few days, possibly by Wednesday. But as you know, with these elections, as it was in 2016, they go through recounts, and where there are very close margins, there is the potential for change. So right now, the most definitive result that we can say is that the Jamaica Labour Party holds 7 municipal corporations, which is the majority of the corporations. The ties are the KCAC and, at this point, Clarendon. And as I said, those will probably go through magisterial recounts. How do you interpret this? How do you interpret this? Well, if we look at what existed before, the PNP retained retained Westmoreland, which they had, Hanover, Manchester, and St. Catherine. The Jamaica Labour Party retained all that it had, which was Trelawney, St. Mary, St. Anne, St. James, St. Elizabeth, St. Thomas, and Portland. So, how do you interpret this? Clearly, the people of Jamaica maintains confidence in the government of the Jamaica Labour Party.
All right, may I watch a comment them and see some I say. And let me just tell some people something, because I just had to block somebody in the comments. Guys, over here, so it's not a dunce channel. Over here, so it's not a channel when nobody will come rabid. We are come about Jamaica. So you see, if anybody come over here with a certain bias and bias to a point where nothing wrong with having a bias, but don't come over here with any foolishness and come talk anything when I go so. Okay? Let us be balanced. We can be biased, but we can also be balanced, and we can be truthful, and we can be honest. We can be decent toward one another. For the most part, that's how it is over here. But some people come running, them just come over here, them don't understand the assignments, and them come with their dirty behavior. I don't like to block people, but if I see certain behavior in the comment, me not argue with nobody. Me just take them off a year so. Now, first of all, what the Prime Minister just say, we never hear him declare no victory. He did not declare no victory. He basically say, well, this is what we know right now. Am I right or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me say I'm wrong. But when my ears them tell me say, him said, this is what we know right now. I'm looking for a comment where somebody said that the Prime Minister was on the phone with the EOJ. I know he was, because I heard him. How did Mark Golding get information for run go to PNP headquarters before the Prime Minister? You know, think of somebody in the EOJ tell him something to. Him probably hear from the card data and Campbell on the EOJ. But there's nothing wrong with the Prime Minister being on the phone with the EOJ because he basically came out to stop something that was about to go south. And what was about to go south? You have the opposition leader going out there, rounding up the country like rounding up the comrade them like Donald Trump, taking podium and microphone and talk about, say, victory. So the Prime Minister had to get the figures and what we know right now to go out there and correct the situation before it gets worse. Already, you had Cliff Hughes, who made the biggest blunder of his life, right? And then on top of that, you have the leader of the opposition going out there to do that. So the Prime Minister had to step in. He is the Prime Minister of the country. So if the people go out there telling lies and distorting truths, he has a role to go out there and act. And he has a right to contact the EOJ to ask them, what is this what is this I'm hearing? Who won? Did anybody win? Did you guys declare something? No, Prime Minister. Right now, we have 7 for the government, 4 for the opposition. Nothing wrong with that. The man come in a press conference to inform the country, inform the nation about the truth. So I don't really see nothing wrong with that still. Hold on, let me. Golden is deceitful, dangerous liar. Why? It's just so sad to see where Jamaica come to. When me hear all them sitting there, man, I come tell the people them of the country about nothing wrong with chopping. And I say Bunting take up cartel song about reparation and scamming, you know, and carry it go Miami, you know. Go tell the people them say cartel and make scamming go up in a Jamaica. And me live for can see man in a PNP come take platform like a him name cartel. And I'm not singing me that sing. At least cartel can have one excuse for say art him do. But this man can talk out time out to the nation say he not a problem with scamming. He never look drunk to me or he never look intoxicated or, you know, inebriated. He looked like he was in his right mind. And so man think it so is he. Me not like pass judgment from people still, you know. But when you make things come out of your mouth more time, you have to stand the consequence of just so it go. So the politics gone to a situation now where people can just contact anything out of their mouth and they not care about nothing. They not care about nothing. You know much things scamming causing in Jamaica from 2000 now when scamming first start going. But you know what things scamming causing in Jamaica? Eh? And you can't tell the people them say, you're not a problem with it, just spend the money wisely. Eh? When you have the scamming in the bank, them at Jamaica, poor people can't catch a break around here. So you tell the bank them now, the people them, the wicked them in the bank, you tell them now, say, it's okay. No man, the parliament want bulldoze like no. Parliament want bulldoze. They say them a build new parliament, just bulldoze it from now. And start keep parliament up at you or somewhere or out a road or something. Start keep parliament outside, man. Because in this no good. Warmington no manners. Long time. Him don't have no manners. And that's just the truth. Okay. Let me see. Joining from the UK. Welcome everybody. Please like the live. Okay. Nobody now come out here to come big nobody. Right? So just like I want to come over here so I get good content and I get truth and facts. I mean, say if you don't feel generous, you can leave something in the super chat. But I'm not going to beg on the door. Okay? But if you appreciate the content, show that you do, you know. Give the video a like, give the video a share. You can leave a gratuity if you like. If you're feeling generous, you know. So, I'm going to bring in Lizzie now. 10 parish finish counting. Oh, you have to say 10 parish. Me not just thrown it something where say 13. But me now come out here, let me just make something clear. Me now come out here can declare nothing, you know. Honestly, me put on the screen and show you what it is so far, according to, and the source that I'm bringing it to you from is Gleaner. They posted this today. Right there, so somebody sent it to me this morning. And I have not heard anything from the EOJ. So this is what we know so far. So I am not coming out here. Let me tell you something. When I come out here Monday night and looking at my news feed on YouTube, I see the vloggers them. Some vloggers where them knowing them arts and so it go. But me not come out here come war with no vlogger. Me not go call up no vlogger name. Me not come here so about that. But I'm saying one of the reasons why I posted that video, which a lot of you watched, right, saying that the JLP won, that was to get people's attention to say, look here, I want to say the opposition win, we want to get that from, you know, and everybody kind of stopped and looked like, okay, is this what's going on, you know, and everybody kind of held their horses. Hold on the horses, don't let them propagandists you can't tell you no lie and mix up on your head. Yes, there's a Andre up at the EOJ. So the Prime Minister, I guarantee you, I can bet my life saving say, if Mark Golding never come out, because that them plan for do, if Mark Golding did not come out and go up at the PNP headquarters, go declare victory, Andrew Holness would have never show out in head. Because Andrew Holness understand how the process goes. So you have to wait until the EOJ finish count with them account and so. So if Mark Golding never come out there with them propaganda and they lie, Andrew Holness wouldn't have to come out and call EOJ and ask them, so what really are going up there? How people are declare victory and we don't know about that. He had to do what he had to do. And little most then confuse the whole country. Little most. Can you imagine if the Prime Minister and him team never come out, contact? Why that happen? To this day, they made that run much laps around the country already. Victory laps. Like the Jamaica Olympic team. Victory laps they made make already from Negril Point to Moran Point. They made make them victory laps already and say then wait the Prime Minister. They just sit down so and say, all right, I'll wait till Thursday or Friday. No. You got to come out and you got to speak the truth. You got to speak the truth. Because the tyranny that them come with, right? The tyranny where them come with the undermine election, undermine, you know, the election process. And this is a very dangerous thing. And I want you guys to know that. And I want you guys to speak up. You understand? Because this could have got waste out. I look at things that Jamaica people, and most of them decent. Let me call this. Because some of them come over here. Una is the best of friend. And when I start the channel, it's never over here. Nobody with the ungratefulness here, man. Because you know. Every night you come here so come talk about well is there. Anyway, my call is. Him took a page from Donald Trump book. A real talk, man.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Liz.
How is everybody?
You're picking them out here wait for you.
All right, let's go. Good night, children.
Good night,
Hope
children.
you're good, fine.
Good night, children.
First of all, I must confirm what one person just told you. Official statement from the EOJ is that 10 of the municipal councils has had final results. 10. That came on the news. So the person who sent that to you is correct. 10 municipal councils has been completed. That is officially from word from the EOJ. Now, the Dennis Meadows situation, I'd like to look at first. That tape, video, whatever, Mark Jefferson, and I'm going to ask you a favor. I am going to ask you to collect it because it was not said, it was not something that was said yesterday. It was said 2 weeks ago. And the comrade who filmed it on his phone was afraid to release it before the elections. So if you could get it in full, you see it, I'm sure you will see the date. And it, you should send it on to the FBI, CIA. But Dennis Meadows, in whose present, how long was Mark Golding aware of this statement? That man is dangerous, deceitful, and everything that is what you call the D word, is a long list. But Mark Golding has been aware of the statement 2 weeks prior to its being published yesterday. That man is dangerous, very dangerous. What Meadows did and said 2 weeks ago is more alarming, frightening than what Warmington. Everybody get used to him by now. And Warmington somehow bring back the focus on the JLP. But, Dennis Meadows, the PNP being the organization founded by Norman Washington Manley, a man of integrity in the interest of the Jamaican native, because he said in his presentation, you must always be proud to say, I am Jamaican. That PNP, and also led by his son, Michael, would not facilitate Dennis Meadows cutting the lawn, being a lawnmower at PNP headquarters. It couldn't happen. And to see that this man, Mark Golding was the one who invited him inside the PNP, run with it, authentic, come with them in a Trelawney North, and insert the man. The problem now, as I keep saying, will the members of parliament read the situation? Because the longer he stays, the worse it is going to get.
So
the longer they keep Mark Golding, the worse the situation is going to get.
Lord Jesus, so I really 2 weeks him talk, so?
Of course, it wasn't yesterday. The man, the comrade filmed it, or video it, or record it on his phone 2 weeks ago, but was afraid to put it out because the campaign was going on. So was Mark Golding at that meeting? Was Mark Golding aware of what was said 2 weeks ago? And then come pretending now, say, him run with the man, and it's like yesterday, it was said 2 weeks ago. In them presence, them know. Jayton Campbell know.
No, sir.
Bunting know.
This is
the whole of them know same say so. These people are dangerous. And the MP, them are sit down with it. And sit down with them.
Liz.
The country bleeds.
Somebody say, John Kersey say, yes, the EOJ updated at 5 p.m. Only Westmoreland, St. James, and KSAMC left to be finalized.
So that's 13 in all, total.
So, only say a 10 count already.
The official statement, right. The
Yeah.
official statement said 10 has been finally completed. 10 final results are in.
Oh.
So tomorrow now, they will probably give you the official results.
So tomorrow we expect a press conference from the EOJ.
Yes, because he had said last night, Brown said by 1 o'clock today, I was watching the 12 o'clock news. Well, to be honest, no, let me withdraw. On the news, the 12 o'clock news, both television station read the item that they contact contacted,
Mhm.
and they contacting EOJ, possibly talking to them journalists down there, is that by 1 o'clock
Mhm.
today it should have been completed,
Oh.
and so by 2 o'clock. But now the EOJ issued a statement, say officially that 10 has been completed, and yet here the 3 that is yet to be fully certified and complete.
So Liz,
another thing is that the municipal counting of ballots is a little more tedious than the general election, because the general election relates to, although you have maybe 200 in some cases, 100 boxes, the general election relates to 63 constituencies, while the local government election relates to 249 or 239 polling divisions, right? With a number of PDs inside the division. So it's a little more tedious. So we have to bear with them. And, we have, our country, please do get the tape, because the comrade tape made us 2 weeks ago under a tent at a meeting. Who were the persons of the top echelon of the rump who was running the PNP? Which of them was present? Was Campbell present? Was Mark Golin present? Was Bunting present? But it wasn't said yesterday. These people are deceptive and dangerous.
well,
Did they make it come out?
yes, so when the EOJ
Yes,
come out, come talk. When the EOJ come out, come talk. The EOJ must say to the country and to the politicians that when you are gonna go ahead of us and start declaring and saying this and saying that, you are doing something that is dangerous and anti-democratic. They must they must put emphasis on that. But you see all the EOJ set up, you have 2 labor right on it, 2 PNP on it, 2 independent on it. So who are going to contact the truth to the people now? You think them are going to do that?
No, but it is not a matter who been talking the truth, It's to do what is right and what is within the democratic process and the Constitution. Because as you said, this playbook yesterday that was used by, as you said, it was planned weeks ago or days ago. This playbook is exactly out of Donald Trump. Storm the PNP headquarters, say claim victory, confuse the people, storm, and then send the people to know storm, probably attack EOJ office. But it is an exact.
They made up their protest. They were up at the EOJ protesting. That's why I say Andrew Holness must not be afraid to come out and say these things. No, man, me not talk about afraid, man. Me I say he must come out and come. He not say these things. And he must know, say, the way all these guys are operating right now. They might behave like, say, them want to bully Andrew out of office. And if you're not mind sharp, them turn the people on Andrew in a violent way. It can go that way, no?
Yes, it's not only turn the people against Andrew. As I said, this action by the Rise United movement is exactly a page taken in full, what do you call it now? Full copy, word for word, verbatim, word for word, out of Donald Trump book, because that is exactly the play they wanted to get there. Another interesting thing, Venetia Phillips was threatened that you must not survive. I understand from some friends of mine that Peter Bunting was in the constituency on Monday.
Say that again?
The MPs of the People's National Party appear with fire. With Mark Golin, them are play with fire. This is a Trump methodology. Ball out, say them win, as you said. Then the rioting would have started. Because when the 3 don't know, if a year say the JLP get 8-6 or 9-5, that is exactly the pay they have set in.
But them already accused the EOJ. No, first of all, the EOJ is not perfect. But when they're gonna accuse the EOJ of corruption and of doing this and doing that. I remember, and I say I have be a PNP on it, You have PNP, JLP, and you have the other two of them. So when they come out, the people them don't count this something else. How the hell them get off? I call the people them corrupt and so. Like seriously, these people, they look here, Liz. When I've been talking out 3 years now, I talk about the danger of them people here, right? I'm never afraid. I say them a murderer and them a viper. Long time. And everything now I come to pass because they are not politicians. Yes, the real politicians, they don't come out and behave them kind of violent and civilized way there. Set up people, bully out people out of office. They are disgusting, man. And them need to come out of the politics. Peter Bunting, him a the head cook and buckle washer. And him sneaking with it.
Very dangerous. In the 10 most feared politicians.
Nobody top Liz, don't come over here and talk about fear. Who fear him? Who fear him? Nobody no fear him.
Wait, let me finish what I tell you.
Sorry, man.
In the 10 most feared politicians in Jamaica, a list compiled by the Central Intelligence Agency, FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the British MI6. The 10 most feared politicians in Jamaica. On that list, Peter Bunting is ranked 5. It is said Peter Bunting does not employ the same methodology as the other 9 who are all JLP by using young men to do his dirty work. He employs what them call, in quotation marks, rogue cops. This man is more deadly. And the longer he is kept away from his delusional situation of using his money to buy the Prime Minister office, the worse he gets. Now, here it is. He's in a desperation because the clock keeps ticking and him more and more. Them couldn't beat Andrew. Andrew took 16 days campaigning and Mark Golding out there for 3 years and 3 months and couldn't defeat Andrew at the polls. So the desperation of Peter Bunting gets worse. PNP MP, take sleep on my death. Get rid of Ma Golding now, because what they have done in dumping out and say victory is a Trump methodology and Trump upon trial in the United States. People, please, for the safety of democracy, PNP MP, stop pussyfooting, get rid of Ma Golding now. May I just tell you guys, Monday we were all in the field, 3 members of the resistance. But the lady was smart enough not to have driven her vehicle or another vehicle. She hired a taxi. When we went to assist, when she went into Bulbia to do some work, PNP work, while we were there, we saw men from Mark Golding, South Central the constituency, in his T-shirt. Marky G and Golding Ray. And 3 kilometers of them come. And people, they were sent there from South St. Andrew to Bulbia, Israel St. Andrew, and they were sent to intimidate us because the lady on the line, the comrade leader resistance member and leader in Jamaica here, said we were going to be out there. And it was very smart not to have driven herself or driven us, but she hired a taxi man. Now, having seen that whole picture, right? The interesting thing again, none of the men finger had any ink, so they had no vote. Now, having seen that and experienced it firsthand, I am more convinced, and I'm going to read in the Facebook thing, that Mark Golding is what we call now is worse than a saboteur. There's another word. Can't remember it, political word. But he's deadly dangerous because he's now willing. We are 3 females, and he's now willing to set men. They were cordial, yes. I will talk to 1 or 2 of them. But he's willing to set men from the PNP support PMP, love PMP, families of PMP against females from the PMP also.
Them said the word. They said. Let me tell you what them still or what them are about. You see the same divide and conquer when the British them all who know history go down unite with me a little bit. When the British them come at Jamaica, where you see them do? They use a divide and conquer style to set up people against people, right? And divide people. And that is the same style them come with. Yes, it's same like what them do in a Finsack. And hostile and vicious for the people them take with the people them house, take with their asset. Some of the people them so scared them can't even talk. Them know who take their house, who take their asset. One woman, one video I put up the woman, the first person name she call out, the woman said, Peter Bunting, you need to repent. She was a victim of Finsack and she was one of the only ones out there because everybody's scared of these people. Where them I go? They not fit, they not ready, man, they not fit yet. After women see them do to their own self, how the hell they gonna mash up something that you want? That's why I'm saying this fake outrage. Let me just say this. This fake outrage against Andrew Holness, that he's corrupt and he's wicked and he's the Antichrist and he's this and he's that. You know what they were saying when Peter Phillips was facing the electorate? They wanted Andrew to be their prime minister. They wanted to keep Andrew there because they never want Peter Phillips to go there democratically. So what happened with Andrew have leprosy? He get leprosy 2020? Eh? He have COVID now? No, he's the worst thing on earth. Time come. Time come, Liz. He's got to go. No, we've got to go now. Yes. We'll go to Jamaica also. We're going to dry him out now because time come, because I need to resign. No. What the hell is that?
But the one thing Mark Dolan don't understand, Andrew Holness is Jamaican by birth. He is a student of Edward George Phillips Siago. Edward George Phillips Siago was born registered birth in the United States and is white. This white brother here from England, who I am sure is also not a naturalized citizen of Jamaica. Can I ask you two things, We want to see him birth certificate and if the birth certificate in England,
please
we
stop
want to
it.
see naturalization Jamaican paper because I'm not supposed to lead no political organization in Jamaica.
Stop it.
Now, if him thinks say Andrew Ubania and Banina over St. Catherine in a ghetto, I will come make him come to Jamaica and scare him. Him have a next guest coming and I can tell him that because they gave Andrew 2.5 billion Jamaican dollars to run in a campaign 2020 when the then treasurer, because Mark Golding, after the meeting with Dr. Phillips and in 2018, and he told them the situation and he was cleared by the doctors that he could count and he would have won the election and they not did what they did. When that meeting over, instantaneously that night, Mark Golding resigned as treasurer. And instantaneously, the official comrade leader in a Finibu car, she win the presidential race. Lisa took up the job as treasurer. She asked Mark Golding in the midst of the 2020 campaign, $3 million Jamaican dollars to run campaign ads for the party. He's running on our ticket. And he told her pointedly, without a glitch, I am giving the People's National Party not a red cent. What am I doing with this man in the party? Me don't know, but we still away upon them MP because them not take sleep on my dead.
The things that were Mark Golding come at Jamaica, because look here, I was one of the people who I thought this man was a total saint. Me don't want nobody come over here and listen. Good night, silent listeners. Press the subscriber button and come in as a consider. Me don't want nobody feel like say I'm out here picking on Mark Golding for no reason. I don't pick on people. I'm a speaker of truth and I do not pick on people and bring down people for no reason. People don't trouble me. People don't trouble me because I'm not somebody to trouble because I trouble for trouble me say. But When I saw, yes, Liz, we are trouble for trouble. When I saw what this man, when we see the leak and see the heart and the soul of Mark Golding, I know that Mark Golding is no good. Mark Golding act like say him is, you know, clean hands. This man was very instrumental in FinSac. Him and Bunting. That are the first thing. And the second thing is when I saw that leak and what was happening with the sabotage, he was leading the sabotage operation, you know. He was leading. He was all right. Everybody say Bunting are the wicked. And we know say Bunting wicked for true. But the sabotage operation where they made that do, if you're going at the leak and you read it, Liz, Mark Golding was the one who was directing he was the director, the writer, the producer. He was everything to do with that sabotage operation. It is the worst political internal sabotage operation we have seen in the history of Jamaica. I mean, want somebody can challenge me upon that. Mark Golding left from England come do that. So when them do that, when they stay within their own party, because them not have the decency to leave the party and go farm a party of their own. Because Mark Golding come from a parents where them teach him to be entitled among a bunch of black people. You're entitled. That's why Andrew for leave office now and come out now. Because time come now. And that is what he is telling the Jamaican people. And you see, Jamaica people, Andrew, let me just start this year so too. Yes. Because my broad like shutter tonight, yes, so. Me hear some people are going to talk about Andrew thief, right? And sometimes they come on my Facebook page and I ask them, come out, me not really argue with people, you know. Me say, where Andrew thief? Them don't come back. When me say, tell me where Andrew Holness thief, they don't come back. Andrew Holness has done no wickedness to Jamaica more than what Mark Golding and Peter Bunting did with FinSac. That's my first thing. But to me, is not an Andrew Holness advocate. I don't need to come out here every day and sing upon them something there. Come in and come out here and campaign for Andrew. But just I talk some facts. So when people ever talk like say Andrew is worse than Mark, Andrew don't worse than Mark Golding. Mark Golding and Peter Bunting with FinSac do the worst thing to Jamaica and the entrepreneurs and businesses them in the 90s. On a please to go and revisit history. What kind of wickedness Andrew do in a Jamaica more than Mark Golding and Peter Bunting? Eh?
Not only that, Mark Golding recently said, and I quote, Venetia Phillips is a traitor. She must not survive. And by Monday morning, his twin was in Papine division. I'm sure he did have millions for him in MTR.
Them say 2.5 million and go up there go get the people them. Somebody asked me say, because I put up this thing on the community board yesterday where I said, riddle me this. Who is the first and only politician in history come promise members of them party $10 million for them elect him leader? And some people come on here and ask me, say, oh, it's Mark Golding. This never happened in Jamaica yet. Jamaica people them love them politician. They elect them politician for free. Their leader for free. This man is the first man come off a buy love. At first, me see this, you buy love and you can't get none. Because you buy love and you can't get 60% of the people them for come out come vote. You can't get the full weight of your party behind you. You can't come by them something there, brother. So when they come with them style, they're not credible to me. And if Andrew Holness ever go to the labor right, them go tell them, say, me are going to $10 million for no re-elect me. Me not think the labor right. Me think they that done him.
That's why, you know,
I understand.
Jesus, Father. When they understand that she took, because as I told you on many previous occasion, when we went to the grave digging after 82 coming in Southeast St. Anne, and the elders were talking to me and them show me a gentleman. Mark Jefferson Golding is deadly dangerous. Even his wife, Sandra, the situation with her he thinks that he was entitled to her at 15-year-old. I was saying 13, but it has been researched. At 15-year-old, it should help her daughter say they're entitled to do what they do, and they take one film property. You understand? He's not nobody this can lead the PMP, and him shouldn't in the PMP, and him shouldn't. They nowhere near no leadership, and I just say $10 million him offer them for support him as leader. And the first thing, what time more Lisa Labor right Monday, Mark Golden vote for the JLP councillor. People, the man is dangerous. Meadows never made the statement yesterday. Meadows made it 2 weeks ago, so Mark Golden is aware of it. 2 weeks ago, please send it to the FBI and the CIA. Send it, go give them.
No,
This
sir.
man must come out and leave the people's national
The journalist asked the man, remember, you know, the EOJ no finished count yet, you know, and the journalist asked the man, say, are you conceding that Andrew Holness has 7 parish councils? The man said, I'm not conceding nothing. Me say, watch out to rotted all. He not concede him, like say, him never data never tell him because data depend on the EOJ, data never tell him say 7 parish councils. See, him say him not concede nothing. When you hear them language there is, it's time to pack up Donald Trump and send him home.
Of course it is. Long time we say so. The resistance I say so.
Cause I tell you right now, say, right the same I tell you, say, him no respect election and democratic process. Him a go declaring victory and who if you go chuck through which part can go on. But he not concede to nothing and him not go respect no process and him not go wait for nothing. You see all them journalists in Jamaica, some I want to over here listen tonight too. I want one of them night I can come out here and come talk about the whole of you know. Yes, some I want to journalists in Jamaica, what wanna hear the man talk about victory and sit down in a studio talk about I don't really know where him get the word victory from. Wanna fi ball out. Uno must ball out because he's acting on behalf of the people. Uno must look upon the man and say, sir, you don't have no victory because nobody know we nothing yet. Uno afraid of man?
You know,
No, sir.
but you know something else? That is a threat. That is a coup threat against the EOJ, you know. And as you say, you know something else? Prime Minister Lisa Anna must order every single media house must have the end is a whole heap of booklet. Because I did try buy it one time and they got about 5. The Jamaican Constitution must be in a library. One of the any part of them like music library or wherever of every media house. Because none of the media house don't know the Constitution and have this man entertain him. What he did on Monday night is treason. Because nobody, the electoral office, did not tell him that. It is treasonous what he did.
No, sir.
By trying to set up the EOJ like Donald Trump did.
Yeah. But them are going to protest on the EO. When they go protest on the EOJ for now? They see them up there protesting, you know. How you going to protest against the EOJ?
It's a treason. He might commit treason.
The people they must protest against him because him is the one who go there go declare victory when him never win nothing.
And him don't get no information and him don't win the election to 10 have 3 left to count. He has not won anything. This man is a treasonous character. Please pay attention, everybody. Everything about that. Everywhere you go, Jamaicans watch him.
Let them stay there.
Members of parliament are ramp with fire.
Make them stay there. Make them stay there. Don't take heed. You hear? Make them stay there and make this man come trick them and tell them about say Andrew Holness thief. And I want somebody to type in here and tell me what Andrew Holness thief. Because when they come from my page out of social media, and every time I ask them, tell me, because I'm not arguing with them, tell me what Andrew Holness thief. I want to know. They don't come back, they run away. Because this is the propaganda that Peter Bunting has run. Them have a WhatsApp group in a propaganda group, you know. Little bit of blood on them people at night, you know. And what them do, them plan up the propaganda them in another group there. And then come out and disseminate it. Right? So if them people in Jamaica want to jump out a frying pan and go in a fire and buy into this crap about say Andrew Holness thief. Where Andrew Holness thief? What him thief?
But you know,
Andrew, where the list? Andrew Holness thief the people them asset. And take your people in front of their house in a Finsack? Eh? Where Andrew want his teeth? For that more I know.
That's not can be dealt with at the appropriate time and in the appropriate forum. I understand that the little bit of blood lady was soundly trashed in up in Garden Town on Monday, trying to go vote for Ugly, and she and some lady catch up on the lady trash her soundly.
Oh, Jesus.
Looking at the whole party situation, the methodology that was used by Golding speaks volume to his crooked criminal mind. And, you know, it annoys me when you have some comment, you grow with them, you know them long time, them young and you guide them. And then them going run to you and say, but no, man, we could unite, man, and give him. Nobody is paying away from the resistance membership. Nobody keeps paying attention to the depth. And every time the man open his mouth and tell you who him is, and them not paying attention. And it's annoying to me when them keep on seeing you on the road. No, but come with Princess Man. Support me, say support who? You know what you're talking about? We never hear about Adolf Hitler. We never hear about the man named Pol Pot. We never hear about some other name. Well, a dead kind of character there, Mark Golding, dangerous.
Lord Jesus.
Dangerous.
And then
I
no.
have to get to them out of the PNP for the PNP make it.
And then no.
As a Jamaican, me not like Jamaican party will never vote for them, but Andrew as a Jamaican, them stop him. Because if he ever win this,
Me say,
in carry on and go for Jamaica, is the probably shoot
yes,
it up.
yes, Andrew Holness. Yes, if Andrew Holness ever make the man come bully him out of office and he not go through the right and proper channel and and stand up with democracy and with the people them and make this a man who come from England come bully him out of office and lose half him and I not stop talking. If Andrew Holness and the rest of members of parliament them sit down and make this man come him come carry on like a bull in a China shop. Don't respect no democracy and nothing, and I come tell people but I'm not conceding nothing, What the hell? Someone want to know if Jamaica people them are gonna make. Remember say Bunting are wicked, you know. And him tell Bunting say forgot challenge Peter Phillips. Bunting was seeking advice from people before Mark Golding should him out. And the people them with good sense tell Bunting say do not challenge Dr. Phillips. The election is coming up. Don't challenge him. And Bunting go sit down like a idiot and make Mark Golding tell him say go and go challenge him, man. Go on. And Mark Golding know say the man are gonna lose, you know. And know say the people them are gonna done him, you know. And him tell him say go and go challenge him. Cause them time the Mark Golding have tie him shoes lace ready, you know. For when I get defeated, you know. And then get the defeat, you know. And Mark Golding just jump in. Friggin' idiot. I said that the world, yeah. So sometimes when people are cussing, him deserve the cussing, but him deserve the cussing. And yes, him is a serpent, but the bigger serpent is Mark Golding. He's his leader.
Yeah, man. But not only that, Mark Golding threatened Benicia, you must not survive and Bunting reach up a party Monday morning with $2.5 million.
Well, you know what?
Do not dare to work again.
It better Venetia don't survive and leave, but more than she end up like Melissa. Sorry for use her as an example, guys, but me have to talk the truth.
Yeah, well, no, it's the right thing that explain. I mean, I was trying to explain to comrades from way back when Lisa handed him the letter. Lisa was doing the same thing. My life come first, Dennis Gordon said it in the local government debate. My life come first. And this man, you have some youngsters and some gentlemen over jungle who not think and not look to the man, but me I beg them, no make this man kill no half because he isn't worth it. He is an in judgment day, another far, he isn't worth it. But he is a terrorist and is a Trump kind of character. He is a terrorist. Him out there for 3 years and 3 months and couldn't get 40% of the population to vote for him.
And yeah, time come. But them cannot get all the people them for come out against Andrew Owen. They say, Liz, we talk again tomorrow, yeah? Thank you so much for joining. Say good night to Oshagan. Yeah, guys. So I think we've said enough here tonight. As I said, if you're just coming on, please like the live and share the live. As we know right now, the EOJ has not said anything, but this is what the Gleaner posted this morning. I am not declaring any victory for anybody. I am just relaying the information to you because my job is to inform the public. So I am relaying this information to you that the EOJ and the news media, them at Jamaica, are saying that it's 7 to 6, right? No, tomorrow, I think it is tomorrow, the 1st. I'm going to be on Friday and Saturday because I missed yesterday. And I really wanted to talk about healthcare, which we're supposed to talk about through the election. So tomorrow now, I'm going to be doing a special on why we must not stop talking about Melissa Silvera. You do not want to miss that, guys. Please come over here and come join us and come support the channel. Why we must not stop talking about Melissa. We don't care who want upset. We don't care who want feel how. There is nobody talking about this woman. From the woman get her death, it's bare hush hush. It's bare quiet and silence. And if we never run, come out here and come angle some people, then when come out, come put out statement. But you know, we heard what the police said about Melissa and Jollian, and you know, we believe in due process and we believe in rule of law. We don't want to hear nothing from them because them are the perpetrator. So at this point in time, when we see the attack on women in the politics, and it trickles down in the society, because now people are going to feel it's okay to do this, and it's not. Okay? Whether you're raising a son or a daughter, whether you be a man or a woman, we must nurture each other. I don't hate nobody, you know. I mean, nobody can come set me up against my own Jamaica people, them. Me not care what politics you deal with, you know. For your Jamaican, wherever I am in the world, me and you para so me stay. But me don't like wickedness, and me cannot tolerate wickedness. And as a woman in this world, and raising a daughter, when I see these things, who are the most vulnerable among us? Women and children and old people. That no means that we want to see men get harmed. We don't. But biologically, the most vulnerable among us are women, children, and the elderly. And when a man is going to take up a weapon and do them something to a woman, and them are going to cover it up and silence it, and them say them a politician, they're dangerous all around. I read a eulogy that was written by members of Melissa's community. I'm going to share it with you guys sometime, but the members of her community, they wrote, I guess they all came together and wrote a little eulogy for her. And they spoke about how good and decent she was and how kind she was. And it just tugs at your heart to know that people had such high regard for this woman. And our children, them love her. And our friends and our family. And for sister, not even our own family, them. I don't know why our family, them not talk out. Maybe them scared. Maybe through it happen in the heart of the politics, they're scared. I don't know. But nobody's advocating for justice for this woman. From the beginning, then just silence her. And them a come talk about a little bit of blood, and when you know say a gunshot then give woman. When you look at the way that they treat women, one example is how they treat Venetia. Venetia was not the only one to cross the floor. You had these men from down at Westmoreland and other rest of people cross the floor one way or another. You know, see the labor right them a bring down the man them. You know, see the PNP a bring down the man them. But the people, one of the time, when me hear say them want to kill Venetia, you know, I remember come do a video on it, you know. But the police shoot the boy up there, you know. Me I said to myself, then people could have really wicked, so what they want to kill the woman for? What the woman do? More than the woman say she not par with them. She not nothing with them because them fake. Yeah, she talk it say them fake. But when them are go violence with the woman, and when them are come with propaganda and pay people to make voice note, and if you come out here with some local arms house and go up on stage, go tell people about she a traitor, and where does that come from? You see how you see the double standard? These guys cross the floor. They've not been attacked. They crossed the floor and they won their seats. Nobody's attacking them. But you see how the killers in a Rise United movement behave toward women. You saw them bully out other rest of women from outside politics. And them use people like little bit of blood. You see she go lick the woman and the woman clot her when? Monday. The woman diss her and done her. Them a troublemaker and them a murderer. And people like Peter Bunting, this is what they do. They recruit the fools among us to turn on our own brothers and sisters. Yeah? They recruit and pay them there. Big July Isle, half pound of rice, half a bread. This is what they do. Turn people against one another. I don't have no problem with no blogger, no vlogger, nobody out here. I don't trouble nobody who don't trouble me. And anybody having a mind for come trouble me, who not think twice, me and somebody for trouble. But I am just saying, these are not good people. They're not good for democracy. They're not good for country. They're not good for anything. So tomorrow, me will come out here and tell you why we must not stop talking about this woman that they killed so viciously and come lie to the nation. So the woman dead from aneurysm and dead in her sleep. This woman we they know for a long time. What them that do with Uno? Uno not see them not a mercy for Percy. These people are no good. And that's just the truth of the matter. And I am saying to all women, if everybody, if people did all listen when me attack 3 years now, I say, be careful of them killer ya. And me never hide and talk, me talk brawling. So them a killer. Because when I first went to college, guys, I studied psychology for 3 years. And then I decided that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. But I'm happy I did it because certain things, me no miss red flags. That are one thing with me. I will never miss a red flag. And from see how people behavior stay, me know what they will do before they strike. And I try to warn people, especially women. Fear Ellington talk it over Twitter and say, Mark Golding, you need to talk to these men in your party. Fear Ellington talk it. Whole heap of people see them when time I start call them out and cuss them. And sometimes I have to pinch myself to see the man them really can't do this. And try to cover it up and get people to cover it up if rob the woman of justice. We cannot stop talking about it. Because they must set a new precedent where women afraid for coming to politics. Women are leave politics. We're not uncivilized around here. We don't uncivilize. We are decent people. We're not perfect. But we know decency when time we seek our people and grow we good. Sometimes we might have fall off track along the way, but I say going not perfect. But good God Almighty, where they come from, I do they sit here and I come take political party to cover their wrongs. I can't take political party to cover their murder. No, sir. Justice for Melissa, me not tap talking. The woman want justice. And Fitz Bailey, if you watch this tonight, Fitz Bailey, you say you not investigate 2 more people because they help to cover up Melissa murder. And we not rush because we don't want you hurry up and go make the wrong move. But give the nation an update because a lot of people are saying they're scared. They're scared how it's dying down. They're scared. I cannot come out here come talk about it every day, guys. I hope you understand that. There are other things that I need to talk about, but I will never put this down because it is a valid thing And because nobody's talking out for this woman, and because the very political party that did this to her, they are using the party to shield themselves, somebody has to keep talking about it and talk out so that women make good decisions and don't go around these people. Save on a life, ladies. Life is precious. You only get one shot at it. And you're going to lay down yourself careless, you will lose your life. Melissa never do nothing to lose her life. When I hear the pastor will preach over our funeral, when I listen to what that man was saying, you think the man don't know what going on? The man preached for them in there. The Archbishop, or what you want name. The man preached for them in there because the man know her. The man say every month him see her. So him know her and him know what go on. So all they see them there, they are not their head. And not their head. The pastor talk about them. Them same one. Melissa was a decent person. She never pushed no drugs. She never hurt nobody. Right? Me tell you, say they want the woman eat a land where her father did left gear. That's one of the things them. Right? They encourage the woman too. She's smart and she bright. You so fast. Some of them go down there for go look on her demise. Sometimes, people they only want you see her demise, All year round, see them, but make them hear say your demise. And them are the first one on the scene. So, guys, if you're just joining the live, as we know right now, the Gleaner and the news media, they said that so far the count where them have is 7 to 6. Remember, I don't want nobody go leave from me, go talk, say me come out, come declare nothing. I don't come declare nothing. What I declare is what we all know as, vloggers, journalists, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to journalist school. But what they want to call it, vlogger, TV, what the name? Gleaner, EOJ and them people there. 7 to 6 this morning, right? It was at first 7 to 4, right? And then one at the time, what you say, 9 to something, and then the count keep going on, and this is the final update. This is a final update. They've counted 10 so far, and according to sources here and my correspondent, they have 3 more to complete. Okay? So this is the latest. And a stance that we took here tonight before we got into the results is that the EOJ need to come out and say something about the manner in which people came out and did a very dangerous thing, undermining them, and come out declaring victory when nobody told them so, which could have caused some serious problems. Right? So that needs to be talked about, but not under normal circumstances. We in Jamaica are not a set of people who behave like tyrant. Right? We don't do them style. We allow these people to do their job. And at the end of the day, if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. You concede, you congratulate your opponent, and you move on with life, because that's how we grow. But we don't know about some entitlement people. We don't know if we can concede and humble themselves and wait until they hear result. We don't know about them there. Right? But this is it right now. Maybe I don't think the EOJ can come say nothing on 9 o'clock at night. I don't think. So hopefully tomorrow, Friday, we'll hear more. Okay? Anyway, thank you for joining. I think we've said all we needed to come set here so tonight. So we'll catch up tomorrow. Yeah? And thank you guys so much for joining, for sharing the content, for being nice and kind to one another, and for participating. So we'll catch up tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and have a good night.